Hey guys, it's Lisa. So I am here at California Adventure today, and it is an amazing morning. It's an amazing day because, well, all of the summer food has been released here at Disneyland, and there is a lot of it. So today is going to be a DCA food day, and I don't even think I'm going to be able to eat all the food because there is so much of it. But yes, food day, DCA food day. Let's do this. As I was walking in today, I saw that they have expanded on the Esplanade decoration for the 70th, and I'm very excited, which also has me thinking they released the foodie guide, and I haven't even looked at the 70th anniversary foodie guide. But there's also going to be a lot of stuff going on for that, so I am very excited. But today, the focus is DCA food, and there's a lot. There's even breakfast. There's 2 new breakfast options, so I want to get those, start the day off right, and then we're going to try and eat as much of the food as we can. I have no idea how much we're going to be able to eat today, but I'm ready. I'm trying to be ready. Good morning, Walt. Good morning, Mickey. Good morning, Mickey's adorable tiny suitcase, okay? I want that. I want that as a little purse or something. Look, it's just precious. But yes, I also wanted to show you this. We have Carne Circle back in its full form. Look, no walls up. It's quite amazing. It is also getting ready for the 70th, and yeah, it's looking very nice. The sun is going to come out soon, which honestly, okay, listen, I hate that. But the sun is going to come out soon, and then it's going to look even more beautiful. Some kids were just using their bubble wands quite generously in a very generous fashion, and it made me very excited. So I just, of course, had to stop and take a moment, look at everything. Also, look at all of the Disneyland roses. Those are gonna come into bloom soon, but don't they look like juicy fruits? I don't know, they look like fruits to me. And then over here, you can see so beautiful, so bright. In real life, they are so intense. Oh my gosh, look at this one. Truly, it looks like, well, the little baby bud. It looks like a tiny little fruit. Our first stop is to Avengers Campus, and I came here because this is where one of the breakfast options is. This is over at the Shawarma Palace cart, and I have never had the breakfast shawarma. It's always available until 11, as is this breakfast option. But this is the brand new Denver breakfast shawarma, and it's scrambled eggs, potatoes, ham, cheddar cheese, and bell peppers, and it's served with spicy ketchup. And it looks really nice. It was also served to me piping hot, which I am all about. So let me get, and here's the ketchup. Let me get a little bit on there. Ooh, this looks like very, very filling and very hearty. So let's give it a try. So that's good, but I don't know if it's great. The things I like about it, I love the soft, pillowy pita bread. It is so delicious, but then again, I just like bready things, like carby things, so that would make sense. But the cons that I think are going on here is that there's not a lot of meat, and there's not a lot of like other accoutrements to the eggs. And then the second thing is that I wish they had more seasoning, and I get that you're supposed to be getting a lot of the flavor from the ketchup, which by the way is not spicy. But I think that it could have used a little bit more like seasoning, you know what I mean? And yeah, all around, would I recommend it? You know what? If you're walking around Avengers Campus, why not? Especially because it's the nice thing, it was so hot and delicious when I got it. So I would recommend it in that case, but it's not like my favorite breakfast in the world. Yeah, I took some more bites. I definitely could have used more meat, some more peppers, some more potatoes, some more seasoning for sure. But I don't hate it. I don't think it's the worst, like I said. I just wish that there was more going on here. And it will definitely fill you up with all those eggs. But yes, I'm going to set this down because look at this. I have the seat that I had before, which is the last time I came here. I don't remember. But it's all quiet. It is so empty because it's the morning and everybody's obviously doing better things than just sitting around like me. But I love this area. And I saw Dr. Strange earlier and I was a little bit too shy to say hi because I was like, not right now. So creepy. I was just thinking about how I was like staring at Dr. Strange and watching him, and I didn't say hi, and I was being a creep. He's probably like, get away from me, please. But let's just think about the next food thing. So I am in Avengers Campus, so I was like, okay, let's get the new PIM test kitchen item, and it is, I think it's plant-based. So this new dish is plant-based, and these are the Neutron Nachos, and they're blue and shrunken red corn tortilla chips, impossible taco meat, seasoned black beans, cheese sauce, pico de gallo, sour cream, and pickled jalapenos. And I would say presentation-wise, one, it is kind of cute because, you know, a Pim test kitchen, it's like big stuff, small stuff, all of that, I love it. But I just wish maybe the colors were a little bit more, less gray, I guess I would say. It's fine though. Okay, let me get a good chip. Actually, you know what's nice is that all of the chips are kind of good chips because look, they have so much stuff on them. Okay, let's try it. These are not bad, but I have to also say that I have like an affinity for nachos and Mexican food in general, so maybe I'm slightly biased, but I do love all the ingredients going on. So usually when Impossible meat is on something, I don't mind it, but I know a lot of people don't like it. And usually Impossible meat, to me, they season it really, really salty. That's the case here, but I like the cheese sauce, the beans are great, and the salsa's nice. Well, it's pico de gallo on top is nice. It gives it a little bit of freshness. And the only thing that I wish that all the ingredients were kind of dispersed a little bit better, you know? But the flavors are good. The sour cream, I wish it was like a thicker, less like sour cream, saucy, watery kind of thing, and more sour cream because I do love my sour cream. And the other thing I was gonna say is that it's really fun to eat because you can tell I liked it because I started eating more of it. But yes, it's really fun to eat. Like each piece is a giant, you know, chip. I love that. Are these the best nachos in the world? No, but I mean, my bias to nachos is pretty strong, so I am enjoying them through and through, and I also just love that they're really splittable, and like I said, it's really fun to eat. One giant chip, so yes, in terms of that, it gets extra points. We're off to our very next stop, our third stop, and it's for breakfast again because the Cappuccino cart here in DCA serves breakfast until noon, and I don't remember it always being until noon. I feel like it was until 11, but I guess rules have changed. Either way, we are getting a new breakfast, and I think there's a new drink too. Check out this view. Isn't this amazing? Love it. I can also hear screaming in the background, and surprisingly, I think it's coming from the Silly Symphony Swing, so I'm like, you know what, at least they're having fun, or I guess they're screaming, so maybe they're not having fun. Let's just imagine they are. But anyway, I have my breakfast. This is a breakfast burrito, and it is piping hot in my hand right now. So let me tell you what this is. This is the Carne Asada breakfast burrito, and it's marinated steak, scrambled eggs, Monterey Jack, and potato bites. And I don't think this is new. I think it's just, ooh, listen, ASMR. Oh, it's not new, but I don't think that I got it. I forget the other one that I had before. Oh my gosh, this is almost so hot that I like can't. Oh, it's so hot. Oh, and it's very greasy. Oh wow, it's like really oily. Okay, well, the foil is. This is the exterior. Ooh, look at that right there. So crisp looking. But let's just break it in half. I feel like that's what I really want to do. So let's give that a go. Oh my god, it's so hot though. Okay, let's try it. Let's see. Oh my god, it's so hot. I feel like I need to wait a moment, but you know what? We gotta go for it while it's hot. Ooh, okay. Look at that. And now for the moment of truth, and I am excited because it just looks delicious. It can't go wrong, right? We have like meat, eggs, cheese, and potato, and all in a really nice soft flour tortilla. Okay, let's give it a go. I'm gonna call it right now, that is gonna be one of my favorite things from the entire day. It is delicious, and I feel like the reason why, okay, like I said, you can't go wrong because it's like potatoes, eggs, cheese, and carne asada, and then the flour tortilla is nice and soft, but it does have those crisp edges, and everything is like melty. I feel like that's the best part about it. It's like when it's hot, it's like all melty and delicious and cheesy. Yum. I am all about that. The only thing is that I wish it had salsa, and I don't know if it is supposed to come with it or not because he said that, well, the cast member said that there was no salsa, but I could use some hot sauce, but this would be really good with salsa. Like I said, I'm gonna call it, this is the best thing that I am going to be eating today. And now for the drink, and I'm reading the description and it sounds divine. So it's a Banoffee pie cold brew, and it's butterscotch cold brew topped with banana cold foam and garnished with cocoa shavings. And I love butterscotch so much, so I will be the judge of if this actually tastes like butterscotch. I have a feeling it won't. Just saying. But let me just taste the foam by itself. It looks great. It tastes like banana candy, like sweet, creamy banana candy, but let's stir it all up. I should have asked for it without ice. That's usually the pro move, is to ask for any of the coffee drinks, the cold brews here without ice. So let's try it. Ooh, okay, it kind of does have butterscotchy flavor. I take it back. You can definitely taste it. You could taste the coffee, but it's not like really, really strong coffee flavor. But it's delicious, with the banana on top. Yum. Okay, I'm calling it. These are probably, well, this, I don't think it's gonna be like the best thing that I'm going to have today, but the burrito, oh my god, I have to stop like eating as much of it as I am because I still need to eat a lot of other things today. Oh wait, I turned the camera on a little bit too late. Oh, you can see a little bit of the green army men. I was gonna say, right there. But yes, I was like, okay, well, wave goodbye. At least I'm waving goodbye to them. And now we are gonna go to San Francisco because Aunt Cass and Cocina Cucamonga, they have new things. I just want to let you know that I got the best table in the world, and it's one of the best tables because you can duck watch. Actually, I mean, all of San Francisco, I feel like you can duck watch and it's great. So many birds over here, but yes, I am waiting for my food and I will show you in a second. So check out my table right by the water, and it's like there's only like 4 or 5 tables on this little strip, and I love when I get to sit here. But let me show you what I got from Aunt Cass. I got 3 things. How should I start with? I'll start with the cold brew. So this cold brew is the strawberries and cream cold brew, and it's vanilla cream cold brew topped with a strawberry cold foam, and it looks so cute. I love how bright the cold foam is. Also, they gave me a boba straw. I don't think this needs a boba straw. I gotta put it in the right way still though, you know? Should I, oh wait, should I have stirred that first? I don't know. Ew, it looks kind of gelatinous actually. Wow, that tastes like strawberry candy, but like really, really intensely. I was not expecting that. Okay, let me mix it together a little bit. Yay. Ooh, that's really nice. It tastes kind of like milk chocolate, okay? Like milk chocolate mixed with strawberry, but like I said, the strawberry flavor is really intense, but I don't care. Look at that. You see how it's like getting a little coagulated? Don't care for that bit, but I guess if I just keep stirring, it'll go away, right? So I have a soup, like an entree, and then I have dessert, and then I just had that cold brew, but the dessert is like really summery sounding, but then the soup, I read it and I was like, wait a minute, the going into summer, I don't know how I feel about this soup, but it is bacon cheddar ale soup. So it's cheddar ale cream soup with bacon in a sourdough bowl. And don't get me wrong, I think it sounds delicious. I am all about that, you know, cheese, bacon, but in the summer, I don't know. I guess also if you're talking about bread bowls, like, probably don't want that in the summer, but let's try it. They only give you like a tiny sprinkling of bacon at the top. I would have been cool with an entire pile, but like, you know, I won't knock it. That is delicious, very hearty, very thick, very, like if we were to, you know, on a scale of low viscosity to high viscosity, if we were to rank soups in that way, definitely high viscosity, okay? And it's really creamy, and the bacon gives it a really nice, like, salty, even though they didn't give me a lot, it is really tasty because you can really taste it, you know what I mean? So salty, meaty, and then cheddary, but overall, like, really hearty and really satisfying and really comforting. And then the bread, listen, I am all about bread. I love when I go to dinner that, you know, when they serve bread with somebody that likes the crust, because I like the inside part. I like it nice and soft. And so then if we, you know, have a good dynamic, then they can have the crust and then I can have the inside part. So this, let's dip it in the soup. Let's see, look at that. I am all about that. This soup is so delicious. As I'm eating it, I'm just loving it, and I am just dipping the bread in the soup. It's so good. But also, I don't know why, but that little piece of bread kind of makes me think of him as a bread person just hanging out in a soup jacuzzi. And now for my favorite part, which is dessert. And over at Aunt Cass's, wait a minute, did I even tell you that all of this is from Aunt Cass's? I don't think I did. So now you know these 3 items are from Aunt Cass's Cafe. So yes, they always have a seasonal bread pudding, and this one looks spectacular. But then again, okay, listen, all the bread puddings I think are really, really good. So it takes a lot for me to not like them. But this one, this is the peaches and cream bread pudding, and it's peach pie topping, whipped topping, creme anglaise, and streusel. And it smells so good. It smells so peachy. And I love how soft these are. Oh my gosh, so delicious. Okay, I want to get a bite with everything. So a little bit of peach, some of the whipped topping. Okay, here we go. Ooh, look at this bite. That looks great. I was not expecting that to be as delicious as it is. I knew that it was going to be good, but I just didn't know it was going to be that good. And my favorite part about it is the streusel on top. Usually when it says that it has a little something on top, it's like a very small smattering. This is really good. It's all over it, and it gives it like a different kind of texture, you know what I mean? So good. And then I love that whipped topping. I love it. It's like kind of uncouth of me, but I do love that type of whipped topping. And then the peach pie filling is so good. I mean, it's exactly what you think. It's just like, you know, canned peaches, that kind of vibe. But the best part about any bread pudding is that it's so soft, and it's so like gooey and moist and delicious and so good. Okay, wait, now in terms of the best things, the last 2 things we got at the cappuccino cart, and now this. I spy with my little eye 1 little duck, 1 mallard. Look at how happy he must be, just hanging out on a rock, enjoying the view. Hopefully he is going to get some scraps, is probably what he's thinking. Oh my god, he's so cute. The way they just swim away, so adorable. But yes, I am trying to pry myself away from this table because look at my view. And the sun is just about coming out right now, and it's so nice. I just like the waterfront tables, and there's so many birds in this area, so you can really go bird watching, you know, and look at the color of the water, so nice. So yes, I'm trying to pry myself away. Oh, and then the other reason why is because, like I said, it's like a little bit secluded over in this area because Aunt Cass's is like right there, you know, and it's just a little tiny strip, like a little balcony with like 4 or 5 tables, so it's pretty amazing. Oh, he's got somewhere to go. Or something to eat. Oh my gosh, what has he got in his... that's not something to eat. I think he's like making a nest with something like that. Yes, you can see lots of those birds around. I don't know what kind of birds they are, but like I said, this is an amazing place to go bird watching. I had to pry myself away from that table, which makes me very sad, but I did get 2 things from Cocina Cucamonga. So the first thing is a drink, and it's Cucumber-chia Agua Fresca. Cucumber-chia lime Agua Fresca is the description. And you can get it with alcohol or you can get it without. I got it without because I'm boring like that, okay? It's just the way I roll, but it also looks so good, and because of the chia seeds, it reminds me of kiwi. But it's not going to taste like kiwi whatsoever, but let's see. That is so refreshing, and it is sweet, but you get that cucumber flavor, and it's just so refreshing. Wow. And you know what? I typically do not go for cucumber flavored things. They're really not for me, but this is delicious. I would absolutely make an exception and get this again, and I recommend you get it. It's very just like light, and yeah, I would drink this all summer long, honestly. Very good. Now the thing that I really, really wanted to get was this flan, and it's an ube cake flan, and it says there's ube cake and then flan on top, which I am very excited for, but also I had to... Did I mention that I was in line for Cocina Cucamonga for so long? But it was all for this, okay? So it better be worth it. The only thing is that I'm sad that you can't really see the purple, you know? Purple foods. Oh my goodness, it is on the inside. Okay, wait. Let me put this down so I can show you. There you go. Now you can see the ube. Isn't that delicious looking? I love that it's so vibrantly purple. The only thing that I'm sad about, I haven't even tasted it yet, but I'm already like, the only thing I'm sad about is that there is so very little ube cake. I feel like I would probably, well, you know what? Let me taste it first, and then I can say if I want more or less or, you know, whatever. So now let's go ahead and taste it. I hope it's, I mean, I already like flan, right? And I like ube, so I feel like you can't go wrong, but we shall see. That's delicious. It definitely has ube flavor. It's just a little bit. It's not like too much, but it has that delicious earthy sweet flavor. And then the flan is so good. I mean, I love flan no matter what. It's that rich caramely flavor that I love. So these combined is delicious. But in terms of, actually, you know what? I feel like both of these were really good. I'm surprised because normally I would not have waited in line for that at Cocina Cucamonga. I waited for a while. But this time around, I'm really glad I did because they are both really good. Sadly, the sun has come out. I just am not pleased about that. Not quite chuffed, but you know what I am chuffed about? Well, I feel like this Agua Fresca is going to be so good right now because of the sun. And then this right here, I feel like because it's so small, I could eat the entire thing. Do I want to? Yes. Should I? No. But will I? I might. I'm in Land, one of the most picturesque lands, or at least just the most interesting to look at. I feel like there's so many fun things, so many crevices, so many corners. And let me show you something that I'm not sure if you've seen. If you are a regular, you have definitely seen this. Look, Rama, it's not that, okay? But yes, we are over here by the entrance to Radiator Racers, but if you go this way, okay, walk in this way. Oh man, I didn't mean to make you come with me this entire way. I should have turned the camera off, but now it's too late. Okay, come over here, and then look at this. Right over here, you could get a really cute photo with this little backdrop, and I feel like it's super hidden, so you would never really think to come here, but yes, come here if you want to get a cute little photo. There's a little tiny bird. Oh, it just flew to the top of the sign. It was chirping so nicely, but okay, the reason why we came over here is because I wanted to go to Flo's V8, and they have a new entree, but you know what I was thinking about is that I am so glad that California Adventure has a ton of savory options for the new food menus, because I feel like over at Disneyland they mainly only had sweets, although I shouldn't complain about that because I like all the sweets. But you know, for a change of pace, you can come over to California Adventure and at least you can try some new savory items. I have an awesome table over here at Flo's. I always come to the side patio and it's usually not crowded whatsoever, and you can see Radiator Racers going by and all that stuff. But today I noticed I could hear this so loud and I was so excited. I heard this waterfall. Sorry, I'm like so distracted because the cars are going by. But yes, I could hear the waterfall all the way from over here and I was like, wait a minute, that's amazing. It's going hard, going real hard, and I love that. Don't ask me why, but that little waterfall is my favorite part in all of Radiator Racers. I mean, I don't know, I just feel like it's so majestic, you know, with the music, and also because it's miniature, and I love miniature things, as I'm sure a lot of us do, you know? So cute, so small. But yes, I have a pastrami sandwich, and I was going to comment on how Flo's switched up the fries that they're serving. They no longer have steak fries, instead they have shoestring fries, but I ate all of them, so don't mind me. I ate all of them. Somehow I was hungry enough to do that, and now I only have, actually wait, okay, I have one. Look at this. Isn't that exciting? Okay, so this is what the fries look like now, and I much prefer these. But yes, let me show you the sandwich. So this is a pastrami sandwich, and this is sliced deli-style pastrami, Swiss cheese, pickled chips, shredded lettuce, and mustard on fresh sliced rye bread. And it looks like there's a lot of mustard, which is maybe to my detriment. We shall see. Oh look, I have another fry. Stuck right there, yes. I will save that one for later. But let's go ahead and take a big bite of this one. And you know what? I'm gonna avoid the pickle because I don't want that in my first bite. Maybe it's because I have food fatigue, or maybe it's because pastrami isn't 100% my thing, but I do not love this sandwich. And actually, no, I take it back because you know what? There are some pastrami sandwiches from certain places that I love, and the pastrami here is just a little bit too, like, it's a, you know, soggy, as is kind of the bread, because the bread had too much mustard on it, which I did not care for. And I feel like it was kind of nice because it had that, like, sour vinegary flavor to pair along with the salty pastrami, but just not my favorite. I'm telling you, I don't think that the pastrami was great. But also, did we really have, like, high expectations for theme park pastrami? Not really. But, yeah, I guess if you're really craving it, get it, you know? But it's not the worst, but it's definitely not the best. At least for me, I don't know. Look who it is, it's Lightning McQueen. How very exciting. But I came across the way to Cozy Cone because I saw that they had a special churro and it's banana flavored. And you know, earlier today I was like, wait a minute, do I like banana flavored desserts a lot now? So we're gonna put it to the test and see, maybe I do, maybe I don't. Wait, how cute is this? I have Luigi's behind me, so we will be graced by his wonderful voice and all the songs for the next minute or two. But yes, I got the banana churro. I don't have the description. I think it's just a regular churro, and then they put banana cream on it and chocolate on top too. But this is going to be the test. We are going to see if I like... All of the frosting just fell off. This is great, great. Okay, see, look, now it's just fell right off. I'm gonna use it like chopsticks and get it on right here. Okay. I like that enough that I went in for a second bite, and then I was thinking about it. I don't have that much cream left because I ate it all basically in 2 bites. But I think this is really good. It is a regular churro, by the way, just cinnamon sugar, but the banana cream is delicious, and there's not a lot to talk about really, just because it's chocolate, banana cream. It tastes like banana candy, you know, like banana Laffy Taffy, that kind of energy going on. But yes, very good. Would I get it again? Yes, actually, I would. And I really don't say that about the churros because I really don't care about the churros all that much, for the most part. But also, look, they're playing the music. Isn't that so cute? Wait, I hopped the fence so I could see this up close and personal. Isn't this so adorable? I really enjoy this, especially the Halloween version, because they have like stabby songs, and I really enjoy that. The only thing that I don't enjoy about Luigi's is that it is full on in the sun. So like right now, for instance, would not be my ideal time to go on it. I would feel like I was baking. But yes, I hopped the fence and I also brought this over with me. And as you can see, or at least me, in 2 bites, I ate a lot of that banana cream. It was very good. And I feel like I really only have enough banana cream for the other half of the churro, and that's it. And then I will have 1 full half remaining, which is kind of sad. But yes, I would recommend this. It is very good, and I think officially now I am a big fan of banana desserts. So it's looking like we are on my last, spot of the day, which is Smokejumpers Grill. And I already started to eat one thing, which the reason why is because I spilled half of it. And I was like, you know what, I may as well just taste it. And it's really good. So I can't speak for the part that I lost, which I'm really sad about, honestly. The raspberries look so fresh, so juicy, so delicious. But here we are. It's just a raspberry shake and it just has whipped cream on top of it, and there's raspberry sauce around it. But honestly, I really like it. The only thing is that here at Smokejumpers, the shakes are always really, really runny and really liquidy, at least to me. And so that's definitely the case. Like, this is so liquidy for having gotten it just moments ago. But yes, very delicious. I love raspberry. I love the flavor of it. So sweet. And would I recommend it? Yeah. And you know what? Normally I wouldn't recommend the shakes at Smokejumpers because I'm like, they're fine. Well, you take a look at this. I had, when I started it was like right there, so I had like half of it, okay? It's great. I would get this again, why not? But yes, I also have fried pickles from here at Smokejumpers, and it comes with buffalo ranch. And I got these even though I'm not a fan of pickles at all, okay? But I was willing to try my luck because I kind of like fried pickles. I like the ones over at, I was about to say Waltz. No. At Carnation Cafe. I actually really like those. And I think the reason why I like fried pickles is because, like, They're fried, and then usually they come with some kind of delicious sauce, and this sauce does in fact look delicious. I'm genuinely picking through them right now to find the one that's the least thick and meaty. Oh man, I'm kind of slim pickings. Okay, this one here. I'm looking at all the other ones and I'm like, this one looks real thick and meaty. Can't do that. Okay, let's go with this one. Generously dip it in the buffalo ranch. Yes, see, that is why I like fried pickles, because the sauce usually overtakes it, and this sauce is delicious. It's zesty, it's creamy, it's buffalo-y and also ranchy. It's great. I love it. This is delicious. The only thing is that ideally for someone, if you don't like pickles like me, well, I mean, split them with somebody who does like pickles, because then they can get the meaty ones and you can get the not so meaty ones, right? Like this one right here. Look at how dried out that is. I am going to love this one. And that is going to do it for our DCA food day, and what a food day it was. I feel like, how many items did we get? I don't feel like counting them. But I feel like it was a lot, right? And I got to sample a lot of different things, although I did not go all the way down to Paradise Garden Grill and Boardwalk Pasta and Pizza, because I felt like, you know, the sun was coming up and I was getting too hot, honestly, to walk around in the sun. So sue me. But yes, I had a lot of fun. There's still a lot of food to get, so we'll have to continue, you know, and there's so much. And then also the 70th anniversary stuff is gonna be coming soon too, which is a lot. But yeah, what were the things I liked the most? The breakfast burrito. Remember I said I liked that the most and I was calling it? 100%. That was the best thing that I had today. It was, and by like a lot. It was the best thing by a lot. I would like that, and then I like the bread pudding. If I were to say two things, I feel like those are the two things that I would call out. I'm trying to think if there was anything else, but really, if those are the two things off the top of my head where I'm like, yes, those were amazing. So highly recommend. And plus a cappuccino cart, like I said, breakfast is served until noon, so you don't have to get here like early, you know, and it's delicious and it's so worth it. Oh, and then also if you go there, get the Banoffee pie cream cold brew. By the way, I think that I'm a banana dessert person now. Officially, it's true. But yes, that is gonna do it for this video. So until next time, actually, you know what? May 4th is gonna be this upcoming weekend, so that is gonna be the next video. I was about to be like, oh, maybe we'll get more food. Well, you know what? We will get more food, but Star Wars food. And yes, I'm very much so looking forward. I want that Jawa sipper real bad. He looks real cute. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. I hope you come here and get some of the food. And preemptively, may the 4th be with you. Okay, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, see ya.